Shabbat Shalom B'nai Torah. This is the week that we start the cycle of Torah readings again. And I want to point out to you something in this Torah reading that we overlook because it's a word that we say all the time and we think we know what it means. But it appears only once in the book of Genesis, in the book of Bereshit. And it occurs in a context that makes no sense because there is no context. It's the story of the creation of Shabbat. And in that story, we declare that God made Shabbat holy. Vayikadesh oto. God made that day holy. That word kadesh, kadosh, kedusha, appears only once in all of Genesis and doesn't appear again until, well, I'm not going to tell you when because I want you to come to shul and find out. But what does that word mean? What does holiness mean? It probably has something to do with separateness or distinctiveness or something that is different than the everyday. It's different than the whole, the secular. But in that context, when you read it for that first time, you're thinking of all the things you know about holiness that come after Genesis. When you come to shul this week, and you will, and you hear that word, I want you to read that section as if you're reading it for the very first time, and let yourself be immersed in the possibilities of what holiness might be. By the way, it's not bad advice anytime you read the Bible to read it as if you're reading it for the first time, because then the insights that you find will come as a surprise and a delight, and not just be a repetition of what somebody like me told you in Hebrew school. Shabbat Shalom.